Hello and welcome to the callout guide for Consulate. Standard disclaimer on these videos is that these are the calls you're going to need to know for solo queue. There's a lot of names that you should give to places if you're playing with a consistent 5-stack, but these are the words that you're going to hear from randoms when you're playing a solo queue, and then I'm going to give you the one that I think is the best that you should be saying when you are playing with people that you don't play with all the time. So getting started, the exterior of this map only has a couple places that actually have names. Like for instance, that over there is Riot Barricade, but nobody really calls it that. For the most part, you just want to give calls with the directions on the compass. The only one that people really know is police line right out there, and then the ones over here that are the exterior of the garage are kind of important too. This is just kind of known as garage ramp, and that right there is just the truck on garage ramp. That over there is technically gas station. A few people will know that call out, but for the most part, you just want to say out northwest or whatever direction it is they're out there. So we're going to drop into the building here. So this room right in here is this one has a couple names. Some people call it CEO, some people call it console, some people just call it office. The best one, in my opinion, is just console office. You can say CEO, it's actually just as good, but don't just call it office because there's a lot of rooms in this building that kind of look like offices. This right here is just called the cubby, either the console cubby or console office cubby or CEO cubby. This room out here is front desk, but you got to be kind of careful because some people, when they hear the words front desk, they think that desk over there. And there's really no way around that. You just have to say front desk and hope they know that you're talking about this room. Right here is the second floor bathroom. There's a bathroom on the first floor as well, so you got to be careful about that. Make sure you say second floor bathroom. Don't call it private bathroom. Nobody will know what that means. This room right here is mostly known as connector. I have heard the word couch being used for it, even by a pro player. So I assume some people call it that, but I've never heard it personally, other than a couple calls from while watching somebody stream. This room right here has a couple names. A lot of people call it meeting room, just like it is on the compass. But more commonly, actually, I think is just projector. I'd say it's probably about a 60-40 split between projector and meeting. These stairs right here are the Visa stairs. Don't call them service stairs. That's not a good call out. Nobody really uses that. Call these Visa stairs. This room right here does not have a good name, period. Front office isn't really a good name for it because nobody knows it. The best you can just do is like the room at the top of Visa stairs is really the best you're going to get. Not many people have a name for this room. But if you're playing with a consistent 5-stack, you should come up with a name and give it that. This right here is usually like from this wall over to here. This little room right here is usually known as just soda or soda machines. This room right here has two main names. One is either copy or printer room, and the other one is just paper. I prefer the call out paper. I think it's just faster and easier, but it's not as well known. So make sure you get specific with it if somebody doesn't know what this is. So most people will either call it copy or printer. This room right here is called break room. You might hear it occasionally called kitchen, but it's much, much more common to hear just break room. This room right here is called admin. You can call it administration office, but that's a lot of syllables when you can just shorten it to admin. Pretty much everybody knows it as admin. There's a couple spots that some people know names for. For instance, this right here, where I'm standing right here, is commonly known as Jaeger spot by a lot of people. Because Jaeger will just sit here, put an ADS there, and then it's really hard to push him. And you can watch the windows. You can watch that window over there too. So Jaeger spot, some people will know that call out, but not everybody. For the rest of the room, you just want to give the directional call outs. So like southeast corner would be that over there. This right here, this wall overlooking Visa, there's not like an official name for it that most people go by, but I found that if you just give the call out like Visa stairs overlook or in admin watching Visa, that gets the point across that you're talking about somebody who's right there. So coming back out into here, this room is called long desk because of the long desk. I've actually not really heard any other names for it other than occasionally you'll hear somebody call it front desk, but they shouldn't be because that is front desk. This is long desk. So this right here is the spiral stairs. For talking about people who are way up here, you say top spiral or just top of spiral stairs. Spiral skylight is that right there. This right here would be on the spiral stairs. And this is first floor spiral stairs. And then going down these stairs, the more common call out for this by some people is black stairs. They're not actually black, so it's kind of confusing if you've never heard that call out before, but black stairs or just basement spiral stairs is fine if nobody else knows that call out. Let's go this way first. So this room right here with the two benches, some people call this benches. Some people just call it back hallway. Same with this right here. This is commonly just known as back hallway, first floor. Like, make sure you just say first floor, back hallway, because it's not going to immediately jump to people's minds when you say back hallway that you're talking about this specific area, because there are a lot of hallways. We'll come back to these stairs in a second, but piano is the name for this room. You can say piano on, like, at the windows, by the piano, or by the desk. This is known as bathroom hall, and you don't really have to get it confused with any of the upstairs ones because there's not a hallway up by there by that bathroom up on the second floor. So this is just bathroom hall, this part that has the wooden floor here. This right here is bathroom first floor, and that's pretty much it. You can either say stalls on the hatch or just in the bathroom. Like if somebody's there, you just say bathroom because that's where they're going to look first anyway. This room right here has two main names, either lobby or circle desk. Either one is fine. It kind of just depends on who you're talking to. I'd say it's about 50-50 whether people call it circle desk or just front lobby, main lobby. And this right here is outside main lobby, like main lobby porch. This room right here is sometimes known as like lobby closet or lobby cubby. I would tend to go with closet, but it's kind of whatever you want. So coming back to these stairs over here, these are the yellow stairs, and they are yellow stairs whether you're at the very top up here. This is just top yellow. This is like mid-level yellow, first floor yellow, yellow pushing basement, and then in garage yellow, basically. So right in here is garage. Pretty much you want to give callouts for the garage based on where they are in relation to this white van, this black car, these pipes, and then this pillar right here. Because the three most common places for defenders to be playing is going to be right here on top of this box, kind of looking out at the holes that you've made if you have thermite and got the wall open. You'll see people back here behind the white van, kind of watching for right here, and watching for right there, watching the stairs. And then also side of white van is a call out for right here, because people will play up close to try to stop the person who's planting right here at the front of the van. This is the common rotation hole that's going to be there most of the time when you're playing bomb. And then this over here is just called pipes. So if you're anywhere from there to there, you're pipes. So like this whole area right here is just called pipes because of these pipes. This room back here is called either cafeteria or sometimes dining, more commonly just cafeteria though. And this room right here is kind of a toss-up. Some people will call it security. Some people will call it office. So you just got to be ready to figure out which one they're talking about. If somebody says office and they're obviously talking about the basement, this is the only room they're talking about. If they're just kind of giving a general call out and not giving you context, you might be confused and you might be thinking they're at the top floor office or whatever. So security is probably the best call out for this if you have a team of 5. And you're going to hear security as well in a solo queue setting, but it may not happen and they might just call this office. This right here is locker hallway. There's lockers there and there. So this is just locker hallway. Also, if they're close to over here, don't use the call out locker hallway. Well, you can, but say back hallway, bottom of black stairs, or bottom of spiral. Like in the basement, bottom of spiral. And then if they're over here, you say bottom of Visa stairs, because this is also Visa stairs. The Visa stairs extend from the basement, go up there, turn around, and go up that way. So it's Visa no matter which part of the stairs they're on. This hallway back here is mainly just known as like back hallway. It's not a great call out. Like it's actually a pretty bad call out, but that's about as good as you're gonna get. And it kind of extends to all the way back there. Some people will call this blue though. So be ready for blue or back hallway. This spot right here is called Harry Potter because it's under the stairs. There's not a name for this area. You just add that into the back hallway or blue. And then coming into here is archives. You'll hear either archives or server for this room. And there's really not any good callouts for the different sections. You can say on the raised part if you're talking about up here. And then there's like these cubbies over here. So you can say under the hatch, northeast corner, or in the like north side cubby. This room right here, technically called electrical room on the compass, but there's, unless you're playing secure area, there's almost never a time where you need to know this call out. So who knows? Maybe all you guys who play secure area all the time know this is electrical, and I'm just a doofus who only plays bomb. But you can call this electrical if you're playing bomb, but I doubt many people are going to know what you're talking about. So just kind of like be descriptive to get that point across. And then this room over here, storage is what it's called on the compass. Again, not many people use this room, especially on bomb. So storage is an okay call out, but you might need to be a little more specific, like the storage room by server or the storage room by archives. Let's see. We need to go back up here this way. So like I said, Visa stairs lead up to here. This little part right here is just Visa's first floor Visa, or first floor is by the Visa stairs. And then this room is called Visa. You don't need to say Visa office, just say Visa for this whole room. And then this room right through here is tellers. So tellers is the only call out you'll really ever hear for this. You might hear like, I doubt you'll ever hear the words Visa office thrown around, but just in case somebody says that, you might want to ask for some clarification to make sure. This right here is the Visa hallway, first floor. Visa hallway could possibly be misconstrued with a couple other callouts, but for the most part, they're just talking about this right here. So Visa hall, and you can give context with that. Say Visa hall coming to spiral. And I believe that is everything. So if that was helpful to you, give it a like, give it a big old thumbs up, smash that like button, and if there's any callouts that I didn't say that you know of, throw them in the comments and I'll add them in the annotations if they seem to be popular. But other than that, thanks for watching. Hope it helped.